Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. Thank you. Today I wanted to talk about a film that flew under everybody's radar. And I mean everybody. It was one of those short release films, but when you hear about the cast or the people that were cast in it, it was kind of surprising. I don't remember any fanfare, they didn't do any touring about this. But I'm talking about the film called Locked. It's one of those suspense thriller type movies that stars Hannibal Lecter. We all know him. This guy was knighted, so he has an official title. I did not know this until recently, but he is a recovering alcoholic, or he hasn't drank in like 30 fucking years. So, yeah. It also stars Pennywise, who I suspect, after that fucking god-awful fucking remake of The Crow that was so badly received that the only way I'm going to see this the same way I saw the first Venom is if it's on in the background on TNT or USA while I'm cleaning the house. That's the only way I'm going to see that shit. The thing I liked most about this was that it was shot from the perspective of the interior of the vehicle. It reminded me of a movie from Netflix starring Frank Grillo that was outstanding, and like 90% of that was shot from the interior of a car. It also reminds me of an episode of Supernatural that was shot from the interior of the Impala that the Winchester boys own. That was really cool. And you had one of the 360 views while he's trapped in the vehicle makes you wonder, how the fuck did they do that? But anyway, this film revolves around Pennywise, who is just an utter fucking waste of space. He's only got two redeeming qualities as a human being. He is kind to animals, and his daughter is absolutely positively in love with him and adores him, and no matter how much he fucks up, she still got his back. Those are his only two redeeming qualities. And Hannibal Lecter's character, who has suffered a loss and is not long for this world, and is looking to go out taking somebody with him. He wants the world to suffer like he has and is suffering. So he goes to great expense to set a trap. And Pennywise happens to be the stupid fuck that bungles right into it. Pennywise finds a unlocked luxury SUV in a parking lot. Yo, man, that's a decoy. It's a trap. Run, bitch, run. No. He gets into it only for the fucking vehicle to lock him in. He's trapped. It is bulletproof, soundproof, and you cannot get a cellular signal out of it. Hannibal Lecter has invested quite a sum of money for this trap. And over the course of the next couple of days, they have a back and forth about the criminal justice system and people like Pennywise who use it as a revolving door, and his worth to society as a whole. This is further emphasized by the fact that Lecter is in a high-rise luxury condo looking down upon Pennywise. So it is a literal representation of somebody on high looking at someone he figures is below him. I must warn you that the first hour of this shit is slow as fuck. After he gets trapped in a car and they set the ground rules because as it turns out, on top of everything else, Lecter has set up tasers in all the seats. So whenever he gets ready, he can shock the living shit out of you. So they have a back and forth for days about Crime and Punishment. It does take off after that because I think the director realizes, oh shit, we got to keep people interested. So some shit pops off. And I'm going to say this before I recommend this. I was on Team Lecter until he went after that little girl. You don't fuck with kids, Lecter. You don't fuck with kids. All in all, I was pleased with this movie, despite the score I'm going to give it. And I'm going to recommend it, but I'm going to recommend it with alcohol. It helps if you're having a drink. And so my 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 7 with that recommendation. And those are my thoughts, and I'll see you on the other side.